Hello, my name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. And first of all, Happy New Year. Happy 2025. So this video is the last stash down for 2024. Ta-da! I had alluded in my last video that I had some projects I got down just under the wire. Like I got it done December 31st. So one of them, actually both of these are stash down projects, but this one I got done. It was on the knitting machine. It's this gray scarf, and I don't know what tempted me, but I just start throwing some bits of scrap in on the knitting machine with the scarf. I thought that made it interesting, just adding some bits of color to the gray scarf. Yeah, so yeah. This is done under the wire. So anyway, I got my scale over here to weigh it out. So if you hear any clicking in the background, that's my kitchen scale that I dropped and broke. Well, the cover came off, but I think it still works as a scale. So let's see how much this scarf weighs. I turn it on. There we are. So that's 2.6 ounces, or 73 grams. Slightly chilly. I'm gonna wear the scarf. Okay. So, oh, there they are. Oh, the last two. My last two skeins of One Hat Wonder Sesame Street hat yarn. I had Abby left, and I had Grover left. So these are the last of what I had left in my stash as far as the Sesame Street character yarn, the One Hat Wonder. So I got Abby done, and I got Grover done. And all it is actually I might do a tutorial on this because this is double crochet Kativa's rounds, and it is like seamless. And for Abby, I added more. I did like a brim of single crochets. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the head, I just always struggle to keep. I think I did what needle and thread did secure her head down a little more. So anyway, let's see how much Abby here weighs. Since my scale doesn't go crazy. Ah, okay. So she is about 70 grams. Or 2.5 ounces, which might be about right for a skein yarn. Well, let's see what Grover weighs about the same. Well, he probably, I do got about 2.7, 2.8, 75 grams. I must have got more yarn on Grover, so these will probably go out to grandkids. Yeah, that is that. Let's see, I think. Oh, and of course, the year-long temperature project is done. Yes, finally. This year-long scarf is done. Yeah, and it's a very long. So yeah, if I do it again, you say like my health. I think I already mentioned I don't really want to do this again. Yeah, I don't like how this chevron it buckled, so I probably will have to block it. If that's if I want to block it, but I probably still have some ends to trim and cut. But yeah, that is it's like totally long. It is crazy long. I think I would have to, at least double it in half. Crazy, crazy long temperature scarf. But it is done, finally. There we are. End of year, new year, end of 2024 scarf project. Alright, let's see if she'll fit on scale. This is almost 200 grams. Actually, not 200 grams. It weighs 7 ounces. Yeah, I had no plans of doing another temperature project until I realized I still have all this yarn left, which most of it went into the 2023 scarf. So I might jot down the temperature for a bit and then see if I want to dig into a 2025 project, which right now probably no. But and if I do another temperature scarf, it's just going to be single crochet. That way the colors can shine through. Just keep it simple. Also, I'll show them what ones I got done. Actually, I got this ideal watching. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Lori over at Armchair Chef, she was talking about making snakes, and then she talked about wrapping them around these things. And I'm like, I still have, I have a bunch of these, which was just going to sit somewhere. And I thought, wow, why not cover them up? Because that way they can not just use them. They're all Easter ones. So, so I thought, yeah, let's crochet around them. And it can be not just for Easter. And yeah, no, granted they don't roll up as tight depending on the yarn I did. This one, she talked about snakes, so I did. You can't see, I might redo the eyes. Like a little mouth on it, and it's a snake. And this one is done in the Chanel. And out of the 3 here, this one is the only one eligible for stash down. Even though the plastic wrist part is over a year old. These 2 were made with yarn I acquired this year, so they won't be eligible for stash down. But this one is. I used yarn from this year, so we will see how much this guy weighs. If I turn it back on, these turn off automatically. The scale turns off automatically. Alright. It's only 1 ounce. Or it doesn't even weigh it, register anything in grams. It says it's 0. So it's that light. I wonder what one of these by itself weighs. Yeah, it's not even registering it. I might have to scale it. Yeah. So, it doesn't weigh much of anything. But again, it's really cool fidget toy. Alright, I digress. But yeah, we got this one. Alright, I'm going to let my scale 0. It looks like it's reading negative. Nothing on it. So, in the meantime, I will show you now this other. This is made mostly on the knitting machine. But yeah, it is. See this little blanket? I like how this turned out. And I did a crochet, double crochet around, a single crochet around the border. And that's just, what, chain 3, single crochet, skip 1. So I just crocheted a border, but yeah, the rest of it is made on the knitting machine. So that's pretty cool. So this has applications that I could use for the knitting machine is to make a blanket. And this will probably be about that gam. Like a lap gam, or probably work great as a baby blanket, but I don't know if anybody is having a baby anytime soon. I guess I can hang on to it till I know somebody that's gonna have a baby. I don't know, I don't think any of our kids are gonna have any more babies. I may have to wait for great grandkids. Oh, it's like, okay. Yeah, because I know my older 2 kids that have children are not going to have any more children. And then we got 3 other kids that are not in relationships or not planning to have kids. So, anyway, I digress on that subject. It weighs almost 9 ounces, about 8.7 ounces, 246 grams. So yeah, this is almost, yeah, this was for, I think I showed you in past videos. I used, there's this yarn I got, it's from Temu, that I use. Each panel made on the knitting machine is one skein. Yeah, I like this. Very soft. It's soft. It is soft and very nice. Probably end up getting used mostly as a lapgan. Or, okay, I'm gonna put this back here. Okay. Alright. I got some more hats to show you. Yeah, this is another, just a basic hat like the Sesame Street hats. This is making continuous rounds in double crochet. So starting the beginning here is like start with a couple single crochets, like 3 or 4 single crochets, and the remaining are double crochets, which will be at 12 total stitches total. And this just did regular increases like you would on any normal double crochet hat, and up to 60 stitches, and that tells long enough, and maybe a row. And then you want to end the row where, if you started, if I think in this one, I want the very last row, I would end with whatever, how many single crochets I had started. Like I would end, when I'm done with the last row, or the row before, when I'm done with the double crochet row, like 3 did single crochets, and then just did another row single crochet. I know, clear as mud, right? Here we are. So that is that hat. And this other hat is Bagoda hat from the Bod Hat Palooza that is hosted over at Laura over at Man Mimi's Crochet Farming. And now which got me thinking, here we're like halfway through the video talking about Stash Down 2024, and I forgot to tell you who it was hosted by. That is hosted by Bridget over at Queen's Craft by Bridget. Sorry, Bridget, for not starting out the beginning of the video with mentioning. Okay, just excuse me, I recorded on my phone and I just saw a text. No big deal. Anyway, I digress. This is the hat from this past week. It is a, I think I modified it slightly because she does it all in puff stitches and then does the bills. So I did puff stitches, did some single crochet, and then just defined the edge here. Then did several more puff stitches and then some single crochet. So I don't know how this would work. It's like a newsboy hat, so I'm not sure. It doesn't cover my ears. I'm not sure how that works, but anyway. Well, I have this newsboy hat, and I have this hat made in the cottony, feely type Temu yarn. I think most of these were yarn from Temu. I mean, let's weigh these out, see what we got. So that is 1.1 ounces, or 40 grams. This hat is about 90 grams, or 3.2 ounces. So these are the two hats. Oh, okay. Again, the rest, now I've been storing up the rest of my stash down in this basket. So I'm going to show you my cute things. Oh, this one is so cute. Yeah, just, there's no pattern, I just improvised it. Just gave it some ears, the eyes and nose and mouth. Is so cute. This is cute. So anyway, oh, I'll turn you back on. And I'll show you the other cute thing we made. That is, that looks like a mouse. Oh my god, he's so cute. Yeah, I think this is made, both of these are made with the Chanel, the base, you know, it's the Chanel yarn from Dollar Tree. which I won in a contest back in 2022. So yeah, I still have quite a bit of the Chanel yarn left. Plus, I think I've acquired some more, and I think in mystery bags, I think I got some more Chanel. There's more of the Chanel yarn, so I got still quite a bit of the Chanel yarn, which now I didn't know initially what to do with it, but I think they were great in making our amigurumi stuff. Anyway, my little mouse weighs 1.7 ounces, or 47 grams. Oh my god, you're so cute. And it says hereby broken. Alright, and this guy, the bigger one, he weighs 133 grams, or 4.7 ounces. I suppose are these. Let's see if we can find. I got grandchildren coming today. Let's see if I can find homes for these. A bunch of other stuff. Anyway, here I think I got this done at the beginning. Oh, take that out of there. This basket, scrappy yarn basket. This video might be a little long because I have a lot of stuff here. Oh, I can't see. Oh, I can't see. Ah, okay, I can't see. Like I said, broken. Okay, hold still. Two. Okay, there we go. It was about 8 ounces, or 230 grams. Very handy basket. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put this. Maybe either, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I like making baskets. Alright, then a bunch of these are probably going to be hats from the Bago Day Hat Challenge. So, this is the pixie hat. That one. That is 72 grams. Or 2.5 ounces. This hat, I'll figure if one of the grandkids might fit into this hat. Or I'll donate it. Most of these hats I think are going to get donated, which is usually the case. Oh, look at that. That is, I probably need to sew that. Okay, I think I did. Oops, I probably need to fix that. But yeah, it's a sock. It is. Christmas sock. Oh, I need to put a loop on it so I can hang that. Okay. I know, I just like, I saw, but yeah, I gotta go. There's morning text going on. So, anyway, I get distracted. So, anyway, this sock is 4.9 ounces, or pretty much 5 ounces, or 138 grams. Because I think I have to fix that and put a loop on that. Still got plenty of that yarn. Alright, is this a hat? Oh yeah, this hat. This hat is made with glow-in-the-dark yarn. We should call it the safety hat. I don't think I followed a pattern for this. I think, again, like any basic increases, but I think I did alternating double and single crochet, and I think I switched. Yeah, I don't think I did it rounds. I think I did like back and forth. See if we can find out where it joined if I did that, which is a good thing if you can't find it, but I think that's it. You can barely see. Call it the fault line in the hat. But yeah, this is glow-in-the-dark yarn. Might throw a picture somewhere in here of it glowing in the dark. So yeah, I think I just used up what I had left in glow-in-the-dark yarn. Oh, turn the scale on. Turn Hard scale. That is 3.8 ounces or 107 grams. Alright, are the scales still on? I'm going to throw on this hat, which is another Bag O' Day hat. I think this is one of the ones I like. That hat is 94 grams or 3.4 ounces. Let's see. Oh, here is another Bag O' Day hat. Yeah, they all look similar. Yeah, most of our hats, I think, are similar. 3 ounces or 80-some-5 grams. Alright, do I got any more hats? Well, not any more Bag O' Day hats, but this is a very tiny hat that'll probably fit on a doll. But this was made on the knitting machine, and it's only 40 pins, so it's made a very, very small hat. The yarn is Timu yarn, so I think you're good at finding out that a lot of my yarn. I'm sorry, I keep saying all these texts coming through. It's like, I'm sorry. So anyway, that hat is 70 grams. Or 2.5 ounces. So yeah, that'll probably go on somebody's doll. Okay. That down there. And I think that's it for hats. Alright, here I have a pair of these crochet socks, which, like it says, I used to do socks almost all the time back in about the 2008 time frame. That's all I did was socks. So I just crocheted. I think it turned out a little big back in here, so I had to decrease it to make it fit my foot. But yeah, those are cute, and you know, they look like, you can see that heel, I made the heels the 2 different color, or if I did blue on one, I did brown on the other. Okay, let's weigh these socks. These socks are 4 ounces or 113 grams. Alright, we're getting down there. We are getting down there. So this is, I said I was only going to make a single sock, and this was a pattern I found. I don't know if I still have it here. Found a bunch of patterns that were for free. Nope, hold on. Yeah, I got a chart. It's like that. Oh, I just knocked that over. Yeah, right here. So that sock, and yeah, that's that. So yeah, trying to carry the yarn over it kind of puckered, so I'll probably display this sock somewhere. So, okay. That is 1.7 ounces. Or about almost 50 grams, 48 grams. Alright, I think I'm down to 2 items. And these are the towel holders. Got a tutorial for the towel holders. Let me take those downstairs. I've been hanging on to these for the stash down video and haven't used them yet, so now I can go and use them. I'm going to just weigh these both together. So I have a pattern. It's hairband. So you can hang the towels. Alright. So both of them together is 30 grams, or 1.1 ounces. Phew, that was it. That is the final stash down of 2024. It is hosted by Bridget over at Queen Scrap by Bridget. Oh, I got a mess to clean up here. So, now that we are now into 2025. I suppose this could be a time where I figure out what I have planned for 2025, which is not much. I know, I think I said I did for a couple months this last year my playlist giveaway, and I said I might approach it in the new year, and I'm still keeping that on hold. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. We got a big cruise coming up, so we're going to try to keep an eye on our budget. So I'm sorry, I know if any of you were looking forward to coming out in the new year. Decided not to do that. So, but next year I'll keep doing stuff that's as long as it's going on. Obviously, this was a stash down video, and I do believe she was carrying, well, I do know she's carrying it into this 2020 stash down 2025, which now I'm excited because now my entire at this time, all my yarn qualifies for stash down 2025. Because that's one of the things I noticed I've been doing as I get, and I'll probably do that this year too. If I get new yarn in this New Year's, it just might sit and have to wait and not use it until 2026. I know sometimes I'll use the yarn that I buy the same year, but for the most part, for this year, I will mostly use yarn that I already have, which is quite a bit of it. And it almost makes me excited because some of the yarns look nice, and I'm like, okay, I can now use it. But not that I couldn't always use it before, but I just think I was tending to not, first in, last out kind of thing. Work in manufacturing. Been using all the older yarn first. And speaking of it, I still have quite a bit of it. I still have even yarn that would have qualified for stash. For the first one she did was 2023. I still have yarn from that, which is mostly just, the Chanel. Now most of this in here I got, I got in 2023, but quite a bit of it, some of this is from 2022, but I might have gone through most of that. I think I had a lot more, so yeah, I still have a Chanel yarn yet. Oh, and yeah, I still have, I have plenty of yarn, so anyway, I digress. So we're going to continue with that for the new year. If Laura is still doing the Bod Hat Palooza, I will follow along and do that. I can't say I did all of last 2024 yet because there's still one more. She did a Bod Hat pattern this past Tuesday, so I have to do that one. And once I do that one, I would have done all of the Bod Hats for 2024. If she's continuing that into 2025, which I think she will because she followed the Bod Hat Paloozas from Bag O' Day Crochet, and I think she's been cranking out some more new hat patterns this past year. So I think that for that reason, I think she will continue. I think. I'm sure she'll let me know in the comments if she's going to continue that on. I'll have to check, but I'm just going to assume that the Mystery Yarn Challenge, now hosted by Elaine over at Penguin Place Crafts, I think she's still doing the Mystery Yarn Challenge, and if she is, go do that. And also, things we're making Thursday in this new year, she changed. I can't think who host. I'm drawing a blank on who is in charge of that. I think it's Heather by Strings and Threads. I think. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Anyway, for things we're making Thursday, there is a Facebook page for that anyway. For this year, we're going to design and make a project. And I think January is a dishcloth. I'll design and make a dishcloth, which I'm kind of excited because that's what I do anyway. Plus, I have a whole lot of dishcloths I already designed and made, so time to make a new one. And I think, and as far as I was thinking, I might do a basket of the month. Do a basket a month. There we are, basket of the month. It's like, I'll probably do a separate video on that. So I'll probably pick out a basket I want to work on. I think we're going to start out with my most popular basket pattern and try to use up a bunch of my scraps because I like scrap yarn projects. So I think if I was going to do something on my own, or what I would do, So I'm a semi-novice. I might do a basket a month, where I might either wing a basket, design, or design a basket, or pick somebody else's basket on the web. Go from there. So anyway, that's all I have. Oh, I'm looking. It is a long video. It's half an hour. Oh, that's a long video. Oh, well, if you're still here, I want to thank you always for watching. Which now I just screwed up my exit. So if you did like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. Man, I just drew blank. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Happy New Year. Bye now.